What's up, YouTubers? This installment video for the week is going to be Stretchbox update. The Stretchy. We're looking at the Stretchy right here. And who's on top of there? Little Willie. What's up, dude? What's up, Willie? He's been here a couple weeks with us, and he is going to be here probably a couple more weeks. And we got a little project this weekend. Grace is going to give him a bath because he's pretty dirty from traveling. And I'm going to do some touch-up painting on him because he's got a little scratch and nicks all over his boots and his arms. And so we're going to get him taken care of. And this video is going to be a few more installments of the Stretchbox build leading up to the last part. The only thing I've been waiting on in the Stretchbox has been LED lighting. I was going back and forth. I was getting tired of buying the ones at the hobby shop and spending $20 and $30 for a 5 set of LEDs. So I've been doing some research, and Sator Rotas shared some good info, and I ended up searching around eBay and Amazon, and I found the mother load of LEDs, and I ordered them this week. They're about 2-3 weeks out. When they show up, I am going to finish this baby up. I know you've been hearing that for a while. I've had this for quite some time, but it's not a contract job. There wasn't a time deadline, and Josh has been extremely understanding, and he's working on the chassis and getting his parts together, and this is going to be our really cool collaboration between the two of us, 2RC Productions and Midlife RC, when this is all done. And you see what we got here. You'll see in the video some updates. You saw the rack there. The Proline Desert Truck light bar, which is a really, really cool add-on. Only design flaw with this is these lenses have to be glued on or they pop off. I put 2 on Grace's DTO2 Kumamon. First time out, I lost both lenses and they're gone. Now I have nothing for them. So Proline, awesome looking bar, but a little disappointed that the lenses pop right off. If you're watching this video or anybody watching it, man, give me a link or something on where to get these lenses at, if there's a separate part order from or whatever, because I need 2 for the Kumamon. But it is a very cool looking bar. I added that. You see all the paint work and the detail, and the last step is the LEDs. That's it. I did add a set of cool looking dual exhaust on there out of copper tubing. Mounted those on the back. Those turned out really nice. So I just want to take this time to thank everyone for the support of our channel, 2RC Productions. We're at 1,335 subscribers at the time of this video. We broke 1,000 January 1, so in 3 months, 3 months and a week, we're at 335 subs, which it took me, you all know this, it took me a year to break 100, and it took about 7 months to break 50 subs. So we're growing at a cool rate, which means that obviously we're putting stuff out that people like. So I'm very, very excited about it, and so are the boys. And Grace, she's getting involved with it too. And I think that's it on here. One other thing I want to mention is we found ourselves a pet troll a while back. I call him the cowardly troll we have. And a while back, every video that I would put up, I would get 3 dislikes immediately or 2 dislikes immediately. And I have it narrowed down. You know, they were gone for a while, but now they're back in full force. So I want the cowardly troll to know that I am on to you. And it doesn't affect me in the least as far as ratings on our YouTube channel, because every time you dislike, it counts as a like, and it shows as a view. So I just think it's interesting that someone would waste their time to do that on someone's video, but I have it narrowed down. I know the cowardly troll is out of Canada, and I know it's one person with multiple accounts. So I'm on to you, bro. I got you figured out. But guys, I want to thank you for the support. And oh, the other thing here I did with the Midlife RC there, I don't know if you saw that. Josh sent me some cool Midlife RC stickers, and I took one of them and cut them up and put the Midlife RC on the top of the windshield there, and it really fits the look of the truck. It looks cool. So that's it. I want to thank everybody for the support. Watch the upcoming 2 or 3 segments of the Stretchbox video combined in one here, and then the last phase will be when I finish up the LED wiring, give you a final look on probably my SCX-10 deadbolt chassis. I'll put it up there, light all the lights up, give you a good view of that, and then we'll get this bad boy out to Josh so he can get the chassis wrapped up, and I want to see some beach runs of this baby out by Josh. So, alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you watch all the way through and you enjoy it. Till next time, reach out. Sup, YouTubers? Want to give you a little Stretchbox update. Last part that I worked on the Stretchbox was what you saw that I finished up the rack on top. Got that pretty much finished up with some accessories in there. All 3 switches in there. Don't believe I had all 3 switches in there the last time. It's all mounted and screwed through the body. Started running the LEDs and wiring. If you look underneath, there's 3 switches all wired in, ready to go. I finished up the little cases for the back for the LEDs going through with the laser etched glass. So that's pretty sweet. Hopefully you can get a good look at that. They light up blue. Painted the insides blue and painted the lenses blue. Got the LEDs all mounted and they're fastened to the body. You can see that. And they look awesome when they're lit up. I mounted the switches through the existing vents, so I didn't have to drill through the top of the body other than mounting the screws to mount the rack. So that's all mounted. And then the last phase on the body is just finishing up the LEDs. The roof rack's in place. I put that all together. That's the Pro Line desert buggy, desert truck, whatever, roof rack. That's all in place. I gotta glue these lenses. I guess guys say they fall off, so I gotta glue those, wire those up. The body is pretty much set. So I've just been keeping the good watch on this thing that nothing happens to it, because I don't want anything to happen to it before Josh can get it. Alright, show you what I got going on the chassis. Alright, see what I got going on here with the chassis. And the chassis is a Unimog chassis that I cut in half. Shaved it up, and I had come up with a piece of stainless that I was going to use, and then I didn't like the way it turned out. What I ended up doing is actually a pretty simplistic design. I got some countersunk stainless steel screws that I'm going to use, and I got these all drilled out and countersunk, and you're looking at it and you're going, how is that going to look, Rich? That's going to look like garbage. It's aluminum. It doesn't even match the rest of the car. The rest of the car is black. But just you wait and see what I got figured out for this, man. This is going to be cool. So I got this angle that fits to the body contour absolutely perfect, and it goes right up to the radius of the chassis here. It fits the chassis perfect, and I got 2 holes there and 1 on the bottom. I might just go with 1 on the side, I'm not sure yet. And that's going to mount these 2 sections together, and it perfectly flows with the chassis. And after I mount these with the countersunk holes, get these in place, I'm going to fill the inside in so there's no gaps or anything on top and bottom. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this whole chassis with the hammered finish, black gray finish. So it's going to have that rough appearance, and it's going to blend in. When it's all set, you won't even be able to tell that these are there. And I got a piece cut for the inside that I'm going to fill the inside and the bottom. So it's going to look pretty sweet. So that's the remnants of the chassis with the hardware. That's going to be coming. I'll have that put together, and then I'll show you the video after it's put together, and you're going to be like, man, Rich, that's pretty cool, man. I don't know how you put that thing together. I'll tell you, that's it, man. I put that thing together just like that, man. Alright, YouTubers. One more update on the chassis, the Stretchbox chassis. Here it is. So it's tied in. Stretch exactly 4 inches what's needed for the wheelbase of the Stretchbox. And these holes work holes. I put them in there and I wasn't sure I was going to work out, and I don't even need them on the bottom. This thing is so solid with the 4. You can't, I mean, it is locked in there. It's solid as can be. So what I'm going to do is, I got some, picked up some, show you here what I got here. I got some metal patch and fill. So I'm going to fill those, and then I might need to fill a couple other spots. I'm going to use that for that. And then I picked up the hammered black, dark gray black finish paint. And I'm going to scuff up the whole chassis after I get it filled, and I'm going to put a piece inside here to fill this up. I'm just going to make like a little fill piece out of something. I don't know what, because it's got a little slat in the bottom. So I'm going to make a little fill piece for the top side to fill that in. And then I'm going to paint the whole thing with the hammered black finish. And it's going to look pretty darn sweet. And then I'm going to get this done, and I might end up sending this out to Josh right away. and send the stretch box when I finish it. I actually would like to get the stretch box out sooner than later, but I'm waiting on some parts. So